But anyway, yeah. Other than that, I'm also doing the fucking. I'm making some homemade mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. All right.
Well, we had one of my officers got fired.
I saw that.
Wait, what for?
Bringing in cigarettes.
I thought he got arrested. Did he just get fired?
No, he got arrested as well.
Yeah,
Wait,
he was selling nicotine to the inmates.
Oh my.
Yeah, fucking felony charge for that shit.
Felony? Oh my god, what a dumbass.
Yeah, it's like felony too.
You know what? Speaking of dumbasses, so how about we get started, guys? Thanks for coming. So, well, like usual, let's start off with some recap rolls if we'd like to. Yeah.
Okay.
Natural
15.
20. I haven't rolled a natural
4.
20 in so long, actually. Oh my god.
Yeah, you have. They just weren't your characters rolling them.
I know. Shut up.
14.
Wait,
Sounds like Randy.
14. Randy, alright.
I got some bad news for you guys.
You don't remember shit.
I don't remember shit, dude. Last time we met, Nebros spent an inordinate amount of time in a library looking for books. I do remember that he got there like 5 hours before they opened.
Yeah.
And met an old man.
Mm-hmm. He's probably the bad guy, the main bad guy.
Yeah, hey, speaking of which, we should probably go kill that old man while Tyler's away.
Do it. You won't.
Don't even, we'll fucking go. We'll go. We need some combat. And I'm really good at getting kicked out of towns. That's honestly as much as I remember. I'm gonna need some help filling in the gaps.
That's about as much as I remember too, because that was a majority of the fucking session. Was him and his fucking books.
Alright, so yeah, you guys, or Nebros left out on his own to do some research with the local library. There he picked up a few books on smithing and resources as well. Then he moved on towards the academy, and there he found the aftermath of all of the stuff that happened. And he also met a couple of the professors, the librarian, and some of the students. There he figured out that the main bad guy that you were chasing has kind of fled the academy, but he was also he's also been accounted for a few other crimes that he just committed, such as manipulating chronomancy and other voodoo shit. He's also been taking some subjects. I believe you guys have also gone over that. Then after that, I believe you got a little more information on your past dreams, and you also figured out that the guy that you're chasing, his brother, who is the current bartender in Kreth, is involved somehow. You're not sure what or why. But after that, Nebros came back to your group and met up with you all while you guys were having a drinking thing with Cobblebee.
Oh yeah, we did have a drinking thing with. Is he an elephant or a hippo? What is he?
He's an elephant.
Elephant. Yeah.
How many sessions have we had so far?
I call him an elephant all the time, but someone's like, he's not an elephant.
It's like a humanoid pachyderm.
Yeah.
Elephant man.
Meanwhile, Ignatius found out more about Gwen and how he can interact with her and how Gwen, or the limits of what Gwen can do right there. And I believe you were shopping for a little bit. Did you come up with the list, by the way?
No.
It's okay.
I've had a busy week. It was
Yeah.
just basic supplies. It wasn't anything special.
Okay.
And then I was gonna ask Neberos if there was anything in town that he needed me to pick up so when we got back to home base or whatever, he could manufacture the stuff that I wanted him to make.
The stuff that you would need would not be found in Darsmere. You have to contact like a merchant that Nebros has already been set up with, who brings him like wrought iron or like special ores, materials. And I believe you already have most of the materials back at home anyways, because you just need to get to Kreth, that's all.
Ignitus also scared the entire town with the spider.
Yeah, by having
And,
the
and,
spider
tried to kidnap me.
by having the spider jump onto the roof where everyone can see.
Nice.
I believe you guys are just left still around the tavern. So, yeah. What would you guys like to do next then?
I think I heard someone say we should kill the old man from the library.
he seems like a good source of knowledge, creepy as he may be.
You wanna torture the knowledge out of him? Probably. Do you have your pliers?
You keep asking me this, and I tell you the same thing. I'm always prepared.
I'm always prepared for great violence.
Joking aside, I highly suggest we don't torture the citizens of this town. Please.
Quick, clean kills. I like your style, probably. I like your style.
We're not getting kicked out of the town, Barthwick. All right, you already got us kicked out of one.
Well, we need to plan though. We need to figure out what we're gonna do.
Well, the guy that Nebros has already come back and told us all this, correct?
Yes. He's with you guys right now, and he's kind of just like in reset mode, kind of huddled into the backpack behind Candle.
You're so fucking useless. Well, let's see. So, the guy that we need to look for, he's already fled town, correct?
Yes, that is what Deborah said.
Okay. And it seems like we need to go have a talk with our Kreth bartender.
Time to head back to Kreth then.
It's what it sounded like. We can also, well, Nebros ain't here, but we can get some supplies. I'll go talk to our lovely maiden that still owes me a date.
What?
Isn't that in the Hummer Crossroads?
Where's our shop at?
Oh my god!
Which shop were you referring to? One in...
The one.
He wants to know the town with the orphans.
Yeah, the orphans.
Oh,
That's correct.
that would be back in Kreth, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Where'd you get Helmet Crossroads from then, Hen?
Oh, I believe you wanted to find some barmaid, and I'm like, maid?
No, that's my barmaid.
That's his barmaid. No, my girl that I'm trying to woo is the fucking shop hand.
Oh, all right.
He wants Tyler's assistant.
Yes,
And Candrel. It's weird.
yes. I'm aware.
I'm Polly.
No, you're just a slut.
You're just a cheap whore in a back alley. We all know this.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Don't call
day-
her a cheap whore.
hey, the day the fucking elephant man talks shit to me is the day I fucking put his head on a platter.
So, on our journey back to Kreth, is there anything else you would like to do?
Do we know about how long, out of character, how long is this journey typically?
A few days.
A few days.
Did we hire somebody to take us?
Yeah, you can find a coach.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's find a coach. And I like to ride in style. And plus, Neveros makes us enough money as it is.
All right.
I'm gonna spend a lot of his money today. I just want you to know that.
Okay. Before you guys leave, Ignatius, what do you want specifically other than supplies? Supplies, well, rations. How much do you want?
Might have had to step away.
Okay. We'll just figure that out later then, and assume he did the shopping already. All right.
Yeah,
So you
we'll
guys,
retcon it.
you guys make your way to the, well, the outside of Darsmere, and there you can find a service that will allow you to hop on rides with coaches, or you can even hire your own if you wish, or you can bunk with others.
I would like to talk with the stable master.
All right.
And
Yeah.
what is your best coach? Me and my friends like to ride in style.
Right. He turns around and you see he's got crooked teeth all over. He has one eye bulging out, the other one with an eye patch, and he goes,
Huh? You are? Huh? What?
I'm looking to hire a coach to take us back to our hometown.
All
What is
right.
the best? What is the best coach you have?
Oh, we got Manny. You see, we got this one right here, real fancy for you folk. It'll run you about 50 gold pieces for the trip to where we heading?
Kreth?
Creth? Where the fuck is Creth? Hold on, let me check my map. Creth.
You know, you almost hit Homewood.
This inspires so much confidence.
I never heard of Creth before. It ain't even on my map.
You never heard of Kreth?
Never heard of Creth.
It's a small town. It's very nice. Orphan Army.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you heard him right.
Phew, Orphan Army. ain't that a thing? All right, a trip to Creth. I'll see if my boys know anything about that. Unless you got a map yourselves.
I think we do have a map.
All right.
Where's the robot? We'll pull it out of the robot's back.
You see the hatch on the backpack just like open up, and you see like a small map just like pop out. You can just take it for yourself.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Here you go. It's right around this area.
Oh, all right. I see. Yeah. Oh, I thought Creth was just a lumber mill. I didn't know it was a town. Huh. All right. We can take you there. All right. Well, would you like to hire your own driver, or would you like to take it yourself?
Let's see.
Dealer's choice.
Someone can drive us. That's fine.
All right. Now I'll just, so 50 gold will take you all the way to Humwick Crossroads, and it'll be an additional 15 gold to get you to Creth, judging by the distance. And for the driver, renting a driver, it's gonna come up to additional 35 gold, so altogether it'll come up to 100 gold pieces.
Can I
That
make a
is not
perception
acceptable.
Sorry?
Hey, can I make a perception check?
Sure.
Yeah, I
what are you
want
looking
this guy's
for?
full of shit. That sounds very expensive.
You wanted the fanciest carriage.
I don't care. That's still like, dude, fucking hell.
Okay.
That sounds very expensive, and I need to know if that's like accurate.
Okay.
That is
go ahead and make an
entirely
insight check.
unacceptable.
Oh, Dave's playing.
Go ahead and make an
Like
insight check
acceptable.
to see if he's telling the truth, I guess.
I don't even know if he's telling the truth. I need to know if that's like. How do I do this? I need to check, I guess, like local history to know if this is
Oh, go ahead.
in line with an acceptable price. You know what I mean? Like,
You can go with a history check then.
hold on. Maybe my perception's better. Hold on now.
Okay. Perception, let's just say you're looking at other people and being like, huh, are they fancy?
There you go. Okay. Well, actually, they're both kind of the same. History or perception. There's not much of a difference. Let's do a history check, and I'll just kind of go that we have traveled this way before, right? Through coach and shit.
You've never been to Darsman before, but you have been to Humwick. Humwick, it was only about 10 silver for each person.
Motherfucker! I don't even need to roll anymore. Holy shit! Fuck this dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll anyway. Just. Oh yeah, I don't need to roll. That's a bad roll. I kind of pulled Nora to the side for a second. I just relay that information. Like, hey, man, do you remember the last time we used a coach? Is like, I don't know, 10, 20 silver a person, 50. What'd you say again? What was the number?
10 silver.
Yeah, it's like 10 silver a person. This seems very, very expensive.
It does seem a little bit expensive, but it's not our money.
I mean, it is. It is.
I'll see if I can talk him down. Okay, I would like to enter negotiations with him, and so, sir,
Right?
your prices seem to be a little high.
Well,
Is
you
there a
asked for
reason
the
that-
most expensive and fancy one. I
Well,
assume.
What's the difference between the fancy one and the regular one?
Well, the fancy one, you got food, you got service, you got butlers, you got real fancy coach, you got real fancy horses, you got real fancy driver, you got real smooth ride, and you know what? We even got entertainment on the inside.
Entertainment on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're entertaining enough.
Inquire further.
All
Inquire
right,
further.
then.
What's that, what kind of entertainment? What kind of entertainment do you have?
Oh, we got
Because-
magic.
because
Sorry.
I was just wondering because, is there strippers or something like that? Because that's the only way I can see.
Unfortunately, no, we don't got that kind of entertainment, but you can find yourself your own entertainment if that's what you want. But
Well,
legally, we can't provide that for you. You see, we work with the city of Darsby, and we also work with every single city around the area. So legally,
So
we
you-
can't. But if you
would
really
charge-
want, sir, you keep
charge
interrupting
royalty?
me. Can you let me talk?
Okay, let me talk.
Go.
Proceed.
If you want ladies, I can show you where to find them, but it'll be out of your own pocket, if you know what I mean.
I understand. So you would really charge royalty this much?
This ain't royalty. This is real fancy shit. This
No, I'm
is
saying-
Not tiara.
Yeah.
this is above
you know, you
royalty,
just-
friend. You want
You- you-
royalty? It's a little less, and if you want a little comfortable, it's also less. And if you just want the bare minimum, it's also even more less.
You know what? Comfortable. Yeah, we just want a comfortable ride.
Yeah, just come right. All right, that'll just be
It's like economy plus.
All right, shoot. You should have said so. All right. So what we can do for you is we can, the trip from here to Humwick Crossroads is usually about 20 silver for a group of 4. But since you're also heading to Crest, that'll also be an additional 5 silver. For each head, so just another 10 silver, so just 30 silver altogether. And if you're still hiring a driver, we still got professional drivers for you. They'll make sure you get there nice and safe and make sure the roads all nice and smooth. That'll just be like well, if you're taking that all the way to Crest, that'll be another 15 silver pieces. So altogether, that'll be about 4 gold pieces and 5 silver for the trip.
That's fine. That sounds
I like it. Here you go, sir.
All right. Now, do you guys
I wanna
mind
knock on
bunking
that.
with other people, or do you guys want your own coach?
Just our own. Barthwaite Princess here is not good around other people. He tends
I'm
to
great
get.
around other people.
All right, fine. Let's get some other people in here. Yeah.
No. We don't need other people. I'm just saying, don't lie about me.
All right, that'll just be an additional 2 silver. So that'll be 4 gold pieces and 7 silver pieces altogether.
All right.
All right,
I want
robot,
to knock.
pay the man.
I'm gonna knock on his hatch and be like, "I need 4 gold."
You got.
trying to remove the gold from his thing right now.
Yeah, you just like take it like it's just like out on a tray in front of you.
No, man, I'm actually on his page trying to remove the gold.
I don't think you can you?
I'll just write it here.
All right. Yeah, cool. Sweet. All right, here you go, my creepy one-eyed friend.
Creepy. I'll have you know I'm as handsome as the devil. My mama said so. All
Your
right.
mom's blind.
Pleasure doing business with you folks. All right. Now, how soon would you like to have your coats ready? Now or later?
As soon as possible. We're still waiting on our friend to finish shopping.
All right. We can have it as ready as soon as 5 minutes. We just got to pack up all the stuff you need up for the road and call the driver over, and we'll be downright dandy. All right. Now, you can just wait over here, and your driver will come look for you. Here, take
All right.
this, here, slip. As he ripped out a piece of paper. Just give that to your driver, you'll be good to go. Good. All right. See you around.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Also highly offended by the voice.
What?
Sounds like home, doesn't it?
Highly offended.
Oh, does it sound like a Texan man?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
That's what I thought. I wasn't going for Texan.
Well, you nailed it.
Oh, thank you.
That's why Sean's offended. It sounds so familiar.
Shoo!
Shoo!
Shoo-wee!
What
All right.
conflagration?
Where's Ignatus?
Good question.
James. I guess you're still not here. All right. So, you guys can just
I'm
pack
here.
up. Oh, welcome. So, what did you want to buy? You want to buy rations, right?
Just food for everybody for the trip back to Creth.
Okay. So, 10 rations will just come up to 5 gold pieces.
And that's
So
enough
if
for
you-
everybody to eat off of for the trip back.
Not exactly, just for one person. So, if you want to buy enough for all 6 of you, that'll just be like 60. So, that'll be about 30 gold pieces to buy 10 rations for each person. That'll be good for like a week and a half.
Is that good for everybody?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Take it out of the ATM.
Okay.
Pay the man, machine.
All right. Just make sure to add about 60 rations in your inventory, or just like note it somewhere so you can divvy it out later or now if you want.
I'll just carry it in my backpack. I'm a pretty big guy. I can
Yeah.
carry it.
You just have like a huge box of just everything.
Sick box, man.
Sick box, dude.
Thanks.
All right, guys, all load up onto. Is there actually anything else you want?
No, because you've already said there's nothing else that I can find here.
Oh, no, I said the basic stuff you can find. It's just whatever you specifically
Oh.
want. Just let me know.
I don't have anything else that I need.
Okay, then let's
I
move
just
on.
wanted to make
Oh,
sure everybody had food.
All right, so
Appreciate that.
you guys are all packed up into the carriage now. Your driver comes by, and this seems to be a very young boy. Young as in like 16, 17. He comes up to you guys and goes, "Hey everyone, names is Peter, and I'll just be your driver for now."
How old did you say this kid was?
16, 17?
Hey, I refuse to be driven around by Gen Z.
Gen Z?
Fucking bummer.
Look, if you
don't worry about him. It's nice to meet you.
all right. So, if we're all ready to go, just let me know.
But do you have a driver's license?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Sure thing. He reaches into his bag and he takes out what seems to be like a small plaque of like when he was certified. It seems to be like he has been coaching for about 8 months.
Yeah, I can't read. I hand this to one of the other party members.
Oh, you've been doing this for 8 months?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got any reviews? Like 5-star reviews?
It's a fucking Uber.
It's that old school Uber. What do you?
Spoober.
I mean, you can leave a review at the lift station.
Okay. One last question. You ever lost any passengers?
Well, actually, I do have a funny story about how there was this family of 5 and they were traveling around, I think it was towards Overholt. You ever heard of that place?
No.
I think I've had a few women from there, yeah.
Oh, all right, all right. Well, anyways, this family was like, well, they were pretty rowdy, let's say. One night, we were just camping because it was a long trip, about 5 days. Actually, wait, you know what? While I'm telling the story, let me just get things ready. You guys ready to go now?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, sure. While we're listening to the story of how you lost a... Oh, never mind. Go on. Proceed.
Yeah. So, as he's like bringing the horses and like attaching them to the carriage, he goes, so yeah, this family of 5 was, quite rowdy, and their kids love to play with everything. And one of the younger daughters, she seemed to like horses a lot. But I think she liked the horses a little bit too much, and you see, one night she climbed onto one of them and, took him for a ride and never came back. Isn't that funny?
That sounds like theft.
Yeah, I got in big trouble that day. But what can you do?
Can I roll
Report
insight?
with the
Can I roll
guard.
insight into this kid?
Sure.
Yeah, good job, James. Fucking broke it.
21.
21.
Oh,
What are you
shit.
trying
Spill your
to
guts.
tell about his
I want to know. I want to see if I can trust this kid.
trust?
Yeah.
You're not sure if you can trust him, but you suppose he's telling the truth.
No, I just got a murderer here with us. Okay. This will be fun. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
I
right?
agree to let him drive us, but I'm gonna keep my eye on him the whole fucking time.
Okay.
Can you put one of your like blood seals on his back, like kind of like don't tell him,
It
like,
doesn't
hey,
work like that. I have to. Oh, you know what? Actually, what would cause me to be able to do like?
You'd
Can I
have to.
smack the kid a little too hard on the back and do like 1 damage to him to put the seal on him?
Unfortunately, it doesn't use your unarmed attack to apply that. It'll have to use a weapon. But technically, yeah. You want to strike him?
Wait. Can we get him like a butter knife?
Hold on.
That way it's technically a weapon.
No. I'm gonna read this. But when you damage a creature with a weapon, okay, with a weapon. Yeah. How about this? I will walk up to the kid and like go to shake his hand.
Yeah.
But then as I'm shaking his hand, I'll accidentally engage my arm blade and nick his arm to do like 1 damage to him. And then while I do that, put the brand of castigation on him without him knowing.
It's genius.
I don't know if you can do it without him knowing.
Hold on. Add a character for 1 second. I hope you have to roll for this. And then as you're shaking his hand, the blade goes off and you roll bad and like end up fucking just killing this kid.
Do I have to roll for this very light damage roll?
No, you don't have to roll. In fact, he is so easy to hit. You accidentally, quote unquote, extend the blade as you are shaking his hand. And you said you want to do it stealthily by applying the brand when it just applies on the wound?
It doesn't. Well, what it does is it either sears a brand into them, or the blood magic can seep into the wound, and then they're just branded, and I know where they are and what they're doing.
Does it say it can hide itself? My God.
I don't know. You've let me use it without doing damage before, so I figure, in out of combat I can use it how I want.
That's
As
because
long
you
as
didn't tell
you're
me it
okay
had to be
with it.
damaged. Why are you blaming me for this? Anyways, you can try to make it stealthy. Yeah.
Okay. I'll try. I want to try to make it stealthy. What would I have to roll for that? It's just
Sleight of hand, and I'd say you'd have to like stick the blade into his actual blood and kind of like trail the blood in a way where it sears into his flesh and not on top of his arm. So go ahead and make a sleight of hand as you're stabbing this poor
rolled
kid.
a 26 sleight of hand.
Yeah, okay. You accidentally let your blade flay his arm, and as you do, the tip kind of like starts building up with where his blood is, and you use that to kind of paint the brand of castigation into his arm. And he screams out in pain, and he goes, "Sir!
Oh my god! I'm so sorry.
No. No.
I'm having.
Just stay in your seat.
I'm really sorry.
Stay in your seat.
No.
No.
Look, it's a faulty button. I'm really sorry. I'm having our blacksmith work on it.
He gets
when we
off
get
the
back.
carriage and goes into one of the tents.
It's working.
And then you hear Leladia just go, if you want me to track him, I can do it without hurting him, right?
This is funner.
Okay.
You know what's really bad is I can do all of these super sneaky things, but if I ever have to lie to anybody, I'm fucked. I have no charisma.
The kid comes back with what seems to be like his hand all wrapped up, and he seems to be bringing along a bottle, and he tucks it into his side pocket, and he just goes, all right, good thing we were here before I left.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry about that. Our friend's kind of a moron.
Yeah.
Are you old enough to drink? What's the bottle for?
That is to clean the wound, that's it.
Should have been that. Was it that bad? I mean,
You hit me in my arm! Your blade is fucking sharp, sir!
Here, I got you.
No.
I got cure wounds. I can help you.
Just stay in
I
your
got
seat.
cough
It's
wounds,
all.
I can help you.
It's fine. It's taken care of. Just
All right. Everybody on. I'm sorry.
sit down. Enjoy the ride.
I pull up my lute and I start playing Wonderwall into his wound.
Okay, that's a good beat. Let's just go.
Well, what does it do, Hidden? Do I got to roll for it? Is it a performance check?
Oh, you trying to heal him?
Yeah, I want to know if it works.
Sure, you can try. You play Wonderwall. It sounds good. Go ahead and make a performance
16.
check. 16. Are you spending a spell slot
Do I need to?
for Healing Word, or are you just playing?
No, that's just the music. I just want to know if the power of music can heal him.
Make an insight check.
Roll the checks, man. 18.
18. You've never done this before. You don't know if the power of music can actually heal on its own with just the sound itself. You feel like he is pretty healthy now. The wound has been closed up and it's been taken care of, and it's not bleeding out. So it worked.
I turned to Goddess. I'm like, I got it. We're good. I blow it. Well, never mind.
So are we? So young man, what did you say your name was again?
But Peter.
Vader. So, are we going back through Darshmere on the way? Like, are we gonna go back down the main street of Darshmere?
No. He looks around. We're at the outside of Darsmere already. We're about to head out for Humwick Crossroads, and I'm taking you to a place called Creth.
Yeah, we're going to Crest. But I was wondering, can we hold on for just like maybe give me like 10 minutes real quick? And I have a thing I want to try to do real quick, like here in Darshmere before we leave.
Okay,
I was
sure.
wondering if I could quickly go back to the cave.
Oh, the cave is not 10 minutes away, buddy.
How far is that cave? The cave, not the spider cave, but the cave in the underworld, in the Undercity that we found where that guy was working at.
The guy, which guy?
The wizard, the summoner that summoned the Impaler and the other guy, right? Because now I was thinking, I have my Grim psychometry.
Yeah.
And if I went back there and tried to discern what happened, now that I have Grim psychometry, I may get a vision of what happened or be able to recall something magically that happened there through my blood magic.
Sure. I mean, if you want to head back there, it's definitely more than 10 minutes. It's going to be like a 3-hour trip. Because you're at the 3rd stratosphere of the city. But you have to go to the 2nd ring just below the bougie place, and then you would then dip all the way underground.
The reason
go
that
through
I'm asking
a
is
whole
because
cave system.
we're trying to track down that wizard now, right?
Yeah, and you guys want to leave the city?
Yeah. You said they found out that he already left the city, and that our Crest bartender was already.
I didn't say he left the city.
Okay,
I said he left the academy.
Well, I was gonna say if I went down there, I maybe could see something that would give us a hint as to where he would go to hide next. You know what I mean? Like if I get a vision while I'm down there.
You can try that.
I feel like going back there would benefit us. I mean, it could be a complete waste of time. Like, can we do time skip? Like, boom, I'm there. And
sure. You tell Peter, you'll kind of just ditch him for a few hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Just tell him, hey, look, guys, chill here for a few hours. If y'all want to come with me, you can. But I'm gonna run back to that cave where the wizard was. I feel like we missed something there that will lead us to the next place he's gonna be, and I just want to check it out. Like, are y'all okay with this or no?
Yeah, that's fine. All right. We're gonna be about a couple hours and everything. I'll give you time to heal up and get the carriage and stuff ready. All right.
All right.
Yeah, we'll
give us like 6 hours. We'll be back. I'll make it worth your while. I'll bring you some food, some good food from down in the market.
I got food already. Just don't worry about me, sir.
Can we just tip him a little extra and we can ride the coach there? Would that be faster?
Sorry?
Could we tip him a little extra and then ride the coach there? Would that be
have
faster
him haul us there? Would that take us less time to get there? Like to the entrance of the Undercity?
Sure. I can take you there for extra gold.
I flick him an extra gold piece. There you go.
Well, thank you, sir. Now, I'm gonna have to be right back real quick. I have to tell the stable master that I'm taking a quick detour, then taking you on your journey. All right. After a few minutes, he comes back. He's like, "All right, we're all set. Let's head inside."
All right, let's go.
So
time skip.
Yep, he time skip through the caves, through the underground, through everything. You ignore the guy who's all like, "Hey, I need to talk to you," and you're like, "Nah, I don't want to talk to you." You go all the way towards
Wait, whoa! Who is this guy that needs to talk to us?
Oh, this is one of the military guys, and he's going like, "Oh, hey, we've been looking for you all."
What? Why?
Well, we asked you if you can come talk to us first thing in the morning, but we couldn't find you anywhere.
Oh, we were packing up and getting ready to head out back to our hometown.
Right. Well, do you have time now, or?
No time like the present. Can you hold? We're in the middle. Is there somewhere we can meet you after we're done with what we're doing? We're going back to investigate the cave where the wizard was. We're gonna try to see if we can find anything else. Is there somewhere we can meet you
The-
after?
Well, the general wanted to meet you personally to talk more about what happened specifically, and we can meet you down at the constabulary, or you can meet us at the military barracks. Although
We'll meet you. We'll meet you at the. We'll meet you at the. Does he have an office, like a formal place he'd like to meet us?
well, the constabulary and the military barracks are what he usually prefers.
All right. Well, we'll meet you at the. You said constabulary.
Right.
Yeah, we'll meet you. We'll meet you there after we're done with what we're doing.
All right. Just gonna show you now. It's about on this street over there, just to the left.
All right. I appreciate. Can you draw me a little map real quick? Like just draw a little map.
Yep. Just scribble this one right here. Yep. There you go.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll give that to our driver once we get out of here. Thank you very much.
All right.
Put it in my pocket.
Okay. You guys continue on your way, and you are heading towards the cave. It takes you about a couple hours to actually go on foot there, because you cannot take the carriage through here. You once again arrive at the cave. Inside, there seems to be a couple of soldiers inside, seemingly investigating. They
Okay,
turn
would
around,
you
they look at you.
Would you say that this place is touched by evil? Or has a sinister or tragic history about this place?
I mean, for the sake of it, sure, because that's what you think.
Okay. Alright, I'd like to roll a history check on this place. And I
Okay.
have advantage on this history check.
You want it just the location?
Just the cave itself, what's happened in this cave, the things, the wizard that lived in this cave, all the things that have happened in this cave. History check on the cave itself with grim psychometry.
Okay, go ahead and make a history check at advantage.
23.
23. You dig deep.
And if you deem it high enough roll, I get a vision.
You dig deep. You kind of meditate with yourself and imagine reaching out towards whatever evil lurks within here, or what used to lurk. Your mind eventually takes notice of a certain dwarf. His features seems to be mangled up and unclear to you, but as he stumbles in, blood is trailing behind him, and he falls forward. You see a blade drawn in his back, or stuck in his back, rather. Behind the figure, you then see not exactly a tall elf, but rather a slender man. A slender man.
A slender elf.
Sure. He picks up the bodies using not his hands, but what seems to be levitation, and brings it towards the center of the cave. As he does, he is followed by a few others, and who seem to be another dwarf, and halfling, and another human. He brings this dwarf through the portal and chucks him in.
You said it was a human, a half elf, and another dwarf.
Halfling, dwarf,
Oh, a halfling.
human.
And the
Your
bad
vision
wizard
kind
guy.
of, your vision blurs away, and then it flashes into a new scene where the cave is now populated with books, drawings, and scrolls, and arcane tools, let's say. The elf this time appears to be different, younger, slightly familiar. or not. Actually, you wouldn't be. It wouldn't be familiar to you. But he seems to be scrolling feverishly into a bunch of tomes that have been laid out on the floor as he has a strange circle surrounding him. He then channels a spell, and you see a creature pop out of the darkness, and he swiftly flicks one of his fingers, and the creature disappears. He screams in frustration, and he kicks around a stack of books, but it goes back into what he was working on. Your vision fades, and it brings you into another scene. You see the dwarf come by again, and he brings a new body, a limp female human. And as he does, he seems to have a small conversation with the elf, and together they both bring the body towards the portal. Your vision fades, and it comes back again. Another scene where figures in cloaks of red and an owl mask begin to just slowly walk in, sneaking their way in and checking every corner. There's one tall. He's got some muscle, and he is wielding what seems to be 2 daggers. Behind him seems to be 3 others. As they all trail into the center of the cave, at the entrance, the elf comes out of his invisibility and begins combat with the 4 of them, surprising them all with a blast of electricity, instantly downing 2 of them.
This is the same younger half elf that failed the spell and then took the female human body through the portal. Was it the portal that they were taking it to the spiders? Was this the guy that was giving the spiders food? You
assume so, yeah.
Okay. And so now this same young half elf is fighting the 4 people in the red cloaks and the owl mask.
Mm-hmm. 2 of them immediately fall, and as the other 2 bound into him, they seem to move with incredible speed, but they are frozen in midair as they are then brought to where they were before, and then he unleashes a spell. Right underneath their feet, it seems to be a pillar of flame just erupting and scorching one of them. Meanwhile, the last one, he snaps his finger, and his body goes limp.
So he kills all 4 of them in what I'm guessing is a matter of seconds.
He then levitates all 4 of them. 3 of them scorched bodies, but the one well preserved. He takes them all, cleans up the mess around him, brings them towards the portal. Your vision fades, and then what seems to be another scene. This time it comes up a lot more clearer. It becomes a much more real or realistic vision.
But it's newer.
Yeah, newer. The portal opens, or actually, the elf is currently meditating and once again is scribbling down some notes that you're not quite sure what it says. The portal opens, and he seems to be surprised by this. And as you witness him be completely swarmed by spiders at first, and he's has his hands up, and he's trying his best to just explain what's happening, but nothing seems to be working. And then as one of the spiders finally strike him before he is able to let out a spell, a large shadow emerges from the darkness and completely eviscerates a group of spiders. The elf immediately tries to use a spell with the brief reprise that he has, but then, sorry, one sec. Yeah? No, I'm not sleeping. What do you want? Did you want something? Okay, whatever. And then, fuck, where was I at? Okay.
Tries to use a spell
Then-
for the reprieve.
Then another shadow comes out from the darkness and goes for the elf. The elf is able to dodge it, not before taking a slight wound into his arm, and he is forced to teleport away. Meanwhile, the spiders keep streaming in, and the two creatures begin to just maul every single spider left and right. One of them leaves the cave and enters or exits. Meanwhile, the second one is constantly slicing up the spiders that are streaming in.
So can I
Vision
try
fades.
to, before the vision fades, can I try to focus whatever energy I'm currently channeling on the half elf, and see when he left this cave, where he teleported? Like, focus on him at the end, because I know the rest of the story was told to us by the spiders, so I kind of lose focus on the general scene and kind of
Go ahead
Gear
and
in
make
on
an
each
Arcana
one.
check. Not with advantage.
Arcana check, no advantage. 21.
21. With a 21, you peer closely and at what he's trying to do. He is certainly teleporting, but this spell, you seem to kind of recognize the sigils for it. It is recall.
Recall. So he's recalling back to wherever he was before he was there.
He's recalling himself to a sanctuary that he has deemed his sanctuary.
Okay.
That's it.
So
You don't
it's
get
like
any
reverse
further knowledge
summoning
about it.
jutsu. But I recognize the sigil. But so the sigils won't tell me where he's going, but
No.
they tell me just what the spell is.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So. Okay. All right. So then I come out of my vision.
Mhm.
All right. So like I come out of the vision and.
Oh wait, you done with the visions?
Is that all the visions?
There's one more.
Well, go ahead.
As you are coming out of your vision, you seem to be just in reality again. Or you think you are. You're surrounded in darkness. You don't quite see the other two humans that you were in this room with before. You look around, and you see another shadow in the darkness. You see your group walk in, and you begin to recall that, this is precisely how you and your group scuttled around and just began to look for clues. And then as you left, a shadow seeps from the ceiling down onto the floor. And this creature has 9 eyes, a cow's skull head, and stalks your group from behind. That's it.
This is not either of the creatures that we fought. This is a totally new thing.
You would assume so.
You said it had 9 eyes. And what?
A cow's skull head.
A cow's skull head, but it was complete shadows.
Yes. You couldn't see any of its body as it's just like a dark
liquid
silhouette.
Shadows. Like liquid shadows.
Not liquid shadows. Just shadow.
Okay. So is the whole group with me right now in this cave
No, just
at
you.
this moment?
Unless,
So
unless
I'm
the
only
rest of the group wanted to come.
Yeah, we said we were going.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then-
we all came in the carriage together and came down together.
Okay, then everyone's with you. Actually, everyone other than Ignatus make a perception check.
Great. What up? 25.
25.
Bullshit. He can't get that high.
18 plus 7,
So
baby.
so the last vision I had was that when we came into the cave earlier, looking at it the first time.
Yes.
So
Well,
that was
then,
so I literally saw like the full history of this cave.
Not the full history, but maybe a brief part of it that is relevant. I could go into the full history, but that's like years and years, and I honestly
Eons ago, these
And-
stalactites formed.
pretty much.
Long ago, at the crest of the earth, when the earth was formed, this cave was the first place of birth.
At one point there
No
was like
just pierced its bowels.
at one point there's like a couple of reavers who like use this cave to make out and all, and then there's another time where like
You planned for me to come back, didn't you?
why would I do that? Anyways.
The illusion of free will.
Nora,
Yeah.
you see black ichor dripping from one of Ignatus's left eye, or from Ignatus's left eye.
See black what?
Ichor, like black ink.
Ooze.
Okay.
Ectoplasm. Ichor. So it's like I'm crying black tears. Or is it like kind of like when Sasuke
It's
bleached
thicker.
his eyes after using
Yeah,
the Amaterasu?
Yeah,
It's thicker than blood.
yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
That's weird.
It's
You
like
see,
Canadian syrup.
you seeing this shit, Bartlett?
Do I see this shit?
Yeah, everyone sees it once you point it out.
Yeah, that's not normal. I checked my medical book and I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not normal.
He's possessed.
And then so can I come out of the visions now?
Yeah, you're out of visions.
I like
Ignatus,
I like-
you're right.
oh that was intense.
Let me have a look at you. You seem to be experiencing some minor after effects.
It's part of my pact. It's called psychometry, from what I've read up about it. And I guess my will to know what happened here kind of formed it into existence. So
He wipes away the black stuff and he takes a closer look at it.
Blood. But your blood isn't pitch black.
no, there's something else here. I saw a lot, which I will explain in a minute. But the most pertinent thing to us right now is that as we came in here earlier, a creature with 9 eyes and a cow skull for a head, and I couldn't tell what it body looked like, but it looked like it was made of shadows, followed us out of here and was stalking us. And I don't know if it's still here with us. Is there
Oh.
anybody in this group that can detect creatures like that?
Yeah, I think I can actually.
Actually, I believe we did so earlier, right? When we were looking for the impaler and the other one. But there were only 2 creatures. We didn't
Well, that
see a
was-
third.
That was a company.
There was a third that came through the summoning whenever. Okay, so I saw a brief history of the recent years of what's happened in this cave. So the first thing I saw was a half elf carrying a dwarf stumbled into the room. They took a dwarf, they brought it into the middle of the room, sacrificed it or something, and it was a human, a halfling, a dwarf, and a half elf. And then I saw a younger half elf trying to, what I would assume was do these summoning spells, because the creature appeared, the spell failed, he got mad. And then right after that, I saw the same half elf taking a female human body into the portal that I'm assuming y'all sent all the spiders back through, because I saw that as well. I saw the other end of that, which that was gnarly. But right before the spiders came, I saw y'all said y'all were looking for some people in red cloaks and owl masks.
Yeah.
They didn't like this guy. I saw 4 people with red cloaks and owl masks. One of them was 3 of them I couldn't really make out very well, but one of them was very tall, not as tall as me, but almost as tall as me, big and muscly, and he wielded 2 daggers. There were 3 others with him. This elf, this wizard, I'm not sure, but I literally think he used chronomancy. And I saw him kill 2 people instantly, and then one of the others tried to attack him and dogpile on him, and he rewound them from being dogpiled on him back to where they were standing, and then struck them down. Instantly killed them. And then he took all 4 of the bodies, picked them up and levitated them and took them into the portal. Then the next thing I saw was the spider attack. This dude was meditating, the same young half elf, kind of taller, he was sitting on the ground meditating, and then surprise bitch, spider portal opens, and he tries to explain to the spiders what was happening. They didn't give a shit. The spiders strike at him. He summons the creatures, and then he gets hurt, and he recalled. He didn't teleport. He used a recall spell to recall to a safe house. And then the last thing I saw was surrounded by darkness. I saw a shadow on the ceiling of the cave in here, and then I saw us walk in when we came in here the first time. And then when we got done investigating, went to leave, a creature basically looped down from the ceiling and followed us out. It had 9 eyes and a cow skull for a head, and it looked like it was just made of shadows.
Oh, a lot of information to take in at one time.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot.
So you're saying that
it's a lot of death.
There's another monster running around here somewhere, and we just need to figure out where it is.
Yeah, I think so. Because 9 eyes and a cow skull for a head, unless it's a person disguising themselves, it had to have been something else that seeped through the portal with the other 2 creatures.
Let's see, I can cast Primeval Awareness and see if it's any kind of monster around. What do we consider?
Like I said earlier, if what he said is true, and we were still tracking the other 2 creatures, it would have appeared on your own senses.
I don't know how to explain it, dude. It stalked us out of this cave. It was right behind us as we were leaving the cave. It was walking with our party.
Oh. I'm not sure what to make of it.
So just another piece to the puzzle.
But at least I think what I can cleave from this is the people that y'all are the 2 separate groups of people that we're looking for. This elf wizard who's apparently a chronomancer and can summon creatures from another dimension is not working with the people that y'all were originally looking for when we met up, which was the people in the red cloaks and the owl mask, who I'm guessing killed your queen. I'm guessing
My wife.
your wife. Okay, killed your wife. We're looking. Those people are not. They are connected, but they're not allies, or they were allies and something went bad. So I don't know what to which didn't y'all say y'all found a red cloak and owl mask person in that cave before when y'all went and met with the queen the first time when y'all first met the spiders?
No, we didn't meet one in there.
Y'all found a dead body with an owl mask, right?
I can't. Now do a history check.
You
Is
did.
that what we found?
I'll just say you did.
Okay. yeah, sure. we found one there.
So that was probably one of the 4 guys that he brought through the portal after nuking the. This dude is dangerous. The dude that we're looking for right now is one dangerous son of a bitch. I got the BBGBs from this guy when I watched him fight these 4, and these guys were no pushovers either. They were like trained assassin mercenary looking dudes and dudettes, and he just nuked the shit out of them.
Well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
But the enemy of your enemy, who you say is your friend, also summoned 2 creatures that murdered half the city.
Everybody makes mistakes sometimes. We just need to talk to this guy.
All right, let's go. Let's go talk to the general. How much of this that I just figured out do we want to divulge to this guy?
Do we want to divulge anything to this guy?
Good question.
I mean, it would be rude not to go talk to the guy. Like, he asked to see us personally. He wants an update on everything that happened with the spiders and everything.
Well, we can go give him the update on everything that happened with the spiders and let them know that spiders helped us kill the 2 beasts and that everything seems to be calmed down for now. But we need to, after we talk to the general, we need to go back and go have a conversation with the barkeep because he knows a little more than he's letting on.
Yeah. Well, the recall spell that this guy used when he was escaping from the creatures that he summoned, and because the creatures weren't on his side either, they tried to attack him too. So nobody was on this guy's side. So he can summon these creatures, but once he does, he has no control over them right now. So, but the spell he used was recall, and it was set to take him back to a safe house that he deemed safe. So it wasn't like he randomly teleported somewhere. He knew where he was going when he cast a spell.
So I say we don't tell the general anything about this gentleman. Just say that we killed the beasts and their city should be safe. We don't want to cause a panic.
Right.
Everything just to tell him you need to bolster your forces and stuff just in case something, some other monsters happen to attack. And that should do fine.
I think we need to stress though that the spiders are not their enemies in this situation, and that the spiders need to be treated with respect as well.
For now, everything. We're not gonna tell him Karai's somewhat threatening demeanor that he has.
All right, so what are we doing, guys? Are we gonna go talk to the general and tell him?
Yeah, we'll go talk to the general.
Stuff.
To the general.
Okay. Let's just time skip again, and let's just say you eventually find the constable, and you make your way in, and already there you see one of the armored up military soldiers are standing at attention. He goes, you must be, what did you call yourselves again?
Yeah.
Adventures Anonymous?
Yeah, Adventures Anonymous.
Adventures Anonymous, yeah.
Alright, right this way. The general will be coming in to see you in about 10 minutes.
The balls on this guy making me wait.
Does he not know how important you are?
Exactly.
Okay. You kind of all stream into a large room with a large round table with chairs. You take your seats. Anything you guys want to do beforehand?
I just want to continue griping about the wait and be like, the only person that never makes me wait this much is fucking Nebros.
So, is there a way for me to roll a check that would allow me to get a vibe for the scene, like see if everything's on the up and up, like is anybody acting shady, is anybody acting shifty, kind of thing?
Sure, go ahead and make an
Perception?
insight check.
Oh, that's my forte. 13.
13. With a 13, you don't seem to notice anyone acting suspicious around you guys. All you can tell is that the guy who let you in seemed to be a little impressed with your group. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so after the 10 minutes, you guys are, you guys hear a few heavy footsteps come towards the door, and it opens up. You see two soldiers are flanking the general, and he just goes,
Welcome, everyone. Glad you could make it. Honestly, I was under the impression that you all have already left town and forgotten about our deal.
No, not at all. Not at all. We were trying to get all of our supplies together because we do need to head out towards home. But we did not forget. We were just trying to get all of our affairs in order before we left.
Of course. All right. Well, could I offer you any libations, any drinks while we sit here? Because we might spend quite a bit of time.
Your finest whiskey.
Minus whiskey. All right. I feel you have deserved your share.
I'll just have some clean water.
Water.
But before I drink it, I would like to do a perception check on the whiskey.
All right.
so the whiskey doesn't come in immediately, but you do see one of these soldiers eventually bring in like a small box filled with hay, and as he reaches or opens the lid and reaches in, he brings out like kind of like a teardrop shaped bottle. He uncorks it and brings out or pours out a few cups. He hands one to each of you and one for himself. He goes, well, hope this satisfies you. This is one of my favorites. You see, it's an import all the way from...
I swear to God, if he says Kretz and it's that fucking fish shit, I'm gonna blow up.
Imagine.
An import from Vestaya. Or Vestria, rather.
Vestrian.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Nat 20.
Natural 20, all right. Well, if you were suspecting any poisons, any miscoloration, or any like sediments, you don't quite see anything that really like sound off any alarms. So you feel like you're safe to drink. You do notice that there's actually a little bit of silvery gleam as it swirls in the cup.
Ooh, I like it.
I
Let me take a
can't
sip.
drink. I can't drink that.
Take a sip. Fine.
I apologize, General. I'll have to stick with water. Vestrian whiskey is lined with silver. Keep lycanthropes like myself from drinking it because they're racist against us.
Oh, you're lycanthrope.
Yes. Well, I am a griffin-thrope, but we fall in the same category. I'm still weak to silver. So.
That's a shame. This is fine whiskey.
Yeah, you enjoy it. Yeah, I've heard it tastes amazing. I just can't have it.
All right.
Anyways, General, now on to business.
Yes. So, start from the very beginning, from when you first suspected that there might have been something going on in the city. Where were you?
I believe we were at the tavern, correct?
Yeah.
Cavern. Cavern where?
At the inn in town. What was that? What was that inn that y'all were staying at?
It's something bear.
Yeah, Sleepy Bear or something like
Sleepy
that.
Bear Tavern or something like that, yeah.
You enter the cavern from the Sleepy Bear. I'm not familiar with that one. Where's it from?
Oh, I don't know, like right around the corner here.
It was here in Darshmere. It was here. Well, the issue is that I was not with me and my friend, our compatriot Laladia was not with this particular group when we set out on this mission. I was actually a bounty hunter. We were bounty hunters sent out to get a target, and one of the targets just happened to be one of the members of this group. And then we figured out that there was some nefarious purpose behind the bounty, and whenever I find those things out and find out that I've been lied to, I will no longer take the bounty. So I discarded the bounty, let him go, and then agreed to help them get revenge on the person who had put the bounty on them. And through that process, we made our way into the Undercity, and that's when we actually stumbled upon the scene of the massacre, because we didn't even know what was going on until we stumbled down there and saw blood everywhere.
Okay, he's taking everything in his notes. He goes, right, and
This only happened a few days ago, correct?
Correct.
Specifically
So-
3 days ago.
I have a question for the general.
He'll
Why
have to
are you-
wait.
No, it's gonna go on right now.
Fine.
Why are you questioning us about what happened prior? All you need to know is that we slayed your beasts.
Yes. And you happen to be at the right time, right place, with the right talents.
We're
Now-
a very talented group. It's not that it's the right place, right time.
Now,
All right,
believe me,
um,
I'm not here to question you, or to pass you off as suspects. I'm here to really get the details that we might have missed. You understand?
You know what? Can I real quick? Can I roll an inside check into the general to see if he maybe suspects us of orchestrating the whole thing to get fame and glory type thing?
sure, go ahead and make an insight check.
21.
21. With the 21, you can tell that he is definitely eyeing you guys with a discerning eye. But you can't get any facts from his stance yet. That's about it.
So,
You're under scrutiny.
General,
That's it.
right. So General, I know that you're putting a sharp eye on this, right? You know, and I respect that. You know, as an investigator myself, you know, I like to look at things through, a stern lens, and I want to assure you that the circumstances of this are completely happenstance. Me and Laladia, we didn't even know the rest of this group before the incident happened. But once we saw the scene of what was going on, we kind of knew that somebody had to do something, and we weren't aware of any other adventuring parties with our sets of skills in the area. So, I mean, would you have rathered us just said, nah, fuck it, and left and not help? Or what would you have rather have happened in this situation?
You don't have to explain your decisions to me. I understand very well that you all seem to risk your lives for the everyday citizens. So, I see you as good-willed. However, I believe you said you were bounty hunters, right? What bounties were you after here? Or what work did you pick up?
That's neither here nor there. We've always done everything on the up and up. I don't know if you ever heard of a group named Clover. That was a guild at one point. That's who me and Laladia were originally with. Unfortunately, they're no longer here. And I start fiddling with the elemental part that's on the necklace around my chest. Um, and but if we just like this situation, the bounty, we would take any bounty that would come our way, and if we ever discovered that the bounty had been made through lies, so for instance, let's say, God
Son,
forbid,
I'm asking you, which bounties or did you take any jobs while you were here?
just one,
What is it?
the one that caused us all to meet.
Which bounty is it?
It was a bounty placed by a no longer here group of gentlemen for to retrieve alive a air genasi by the name of Candrel.
He raises an eyebrow, looks at Candrel. You said your group didn't meet prior to you and the Ladia meeting, and you would happen to team up with the target of your bounty.
It turns out, are y'all guys okay? I'm gonna right in front of the general. I'm gonna look at my group and be like, hey, I feel like honesty, full honesty, is the best policy with this. Are you okay with me divulging this to the general?
It's down there.
Yeah, sure.
Candrel, are you okay with this? Because it does have to do with you.
We'll say yes.
Okay. So, apparently, Candrel was a fighter in the pits for the Reavers. And he was supposed to lose a fight and didn't lose the fight like he was supposed to. Pissed off a bunch of people. And the Reavers put out a bounty on him because he caused them to lose and as they put it, a metric fuck ton of money when he didn't throw the fight.
Correction. Actually, the Reavers were commissioned by a client that the Reavers were currently tending to. Then, the Reavers actually took that bounty and offered it out to anyone who had the talents. Alright. Story checks out.
You know who the original group that put the bounty out was?
The client themselves have already been arrested.
Oh, so they're already in custody.
Yes. You see, after the sudden eviction, we managed to find a lot of suspects and leaders that we've been trying to look for quite a while. So, let's move on. Now, continuing on from there, you then found what seems to be the creature. How did you get to the creature?
We tracked it.
That was thanks to me and my tracking
That was all
skills.
Noro. He
From
used,
where? From
what is
who?
that? We were not. We know the creature was summoned by a wizard. That's all we know.
Yes,
About
but
we know it was a wizard. We don't know anything else about him.
how
we
did you
don't
know there was a
anything
creature in the first place?
There was a massive bloodbath underground when we got down there, and it wasn't caused by humans because there was blood on the ceiling, there was blood on the walls, there was blood on the floor, there was blood on the buildings.
So
Blood on the blood.
So
There was
I
blood
honed
on
my
the
senses.
blood.
I honed my senses and was able to track the two beasts.
Particularly the Engorger, which we fought first, and then the Impaler, which we fought second, which you were present for the fight with the Impaler and sent your men to help us with, along with the help of the spiders, which were helping us the whole time.
Does the name Wildred sound familiar to you?
It doesn't.
He was the adolescent boy who you briefly met.
See, the one
suffered near mortal
the-
wounds.
Oh, that was the one that came busting into. Bartwick, what was that? What was that coffee shop guy's name?
Toothless?
Yeah, Toothless. What was his name?
Oh, man, I don't know. Cobbleby, do you remember his name?
I don't remember his name. I was just busy getting his teeth out.
Those molars are hard.
Yeah, we were. So, long story short, we were supposed to meet there, and we were going to meet the Reavers there for the bounty pickup at that coffee shop. And we met this young lad that came in was apparently a message runner for the Reavers, and he showed up with like what looked like giant spider bites punched through him, and Cobbleby healed him.
Now, this individual, when was the last time you saw him?
3 days ago at the coffee shop.
Okay.
Nowhere else.
Nope, nowhere else.
He was supposed to be heading back to Creth, wasn't he? To join the
Yeah, we
orphans?
sent him back to Crete to join the orphan army.
Oh yeah, that is correct.
Noted.
He's under our employ now.
All right.
Why do you ask?
He cocks his head a little bit, puts down his pen, looks up at you. Well, we've been looking for this boy for a little bit of time now, ever since that incident. One of the Reavers, well, spoke about this boy. With his description and with his limited abilities, he likely never left the city. If you did advise him to head to Creth a few days ago, he has, well, not been seen by any of the checkpoints, or I think you get the picture.
That little bastard.
Took the money and ran.
Can't trust a full bastard.
That is unfortunate.
You seem to be under the
Possibly,
impression
it's
that
okay.
he's still in the city, out of his own volition.
Well,
Nope.
I mean,
Now tell me,
what
would a
incentive
wanted
does he have to
man,
stay?
would a wanted man with more money, assuming that you did say you paid him, really stay in Dawsmere?
I feel like you're beating around the bush with something. Can you just be straightforward
Yeah.
with us? We've been straightforward with you.
I've already
Very
said it.
straightforward.
He has not left the city, although he wouldn't stay in the city voluntarily. The boy's still missing.
So he's. So you
So the
have a
boy's
feeling that
missing,
someone took him.
and someone took him.
He
because
points
of
to
something- what?
Noro, and he goes, correct.
So what he knows too much for them to let him go, or
Something took him, never found him again. Now, we will still try to look for him and see if, hopefully, he's still in one piece. Now,
All right, I turned to the group and I'm like, listen, guys, I've never left an orphan behind.
moving on.
Now, hold
we're
on.
we're gonna save the orphan. Don't worry, we'll save the orphan. So, General,
Hey, we might make some more while we're here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
right? So,
Say that in front of the general.
Please
General,
refrain
you-
from further violence with the citizens.
Oh, well, he's the military. This is not like he's not a cop or anything. Like it's fine.
They are the cops of the city.
In fact, I have more jurisdiction than the quote-unquote cops.
Oh,
Yeah.
your military's fucked up, dude. You got to have a clear separation between civil and military. But hey, I'm just royalty. I mean, what do I know, right?
All
Moving
right,
on.
so General, real quick before we move on from this point, do y'all know the last place in which he was seen?
Well, from our reports, whatever you have last seen them. So, if they were last seen with your group near the post office, close to the elevator to the underground, then that is our last known report.
We're gonna have to go talk to the coffee shop guy again, Bartwick.
Goblin, get your pliers.
He has no more teeth.
Yes,
No
he
need.
does.
We've
No, we
already
put it back.
interrogated
You
him
don't remember?
thoroughly.
Oh, okay.
But we haven't interrogated him thoroughly.
I'd like to advise that we will not be
Well,
letting
we
you
have. Sorry, we
interrogate our-
have. My bad. We actually have.
Yeah, we have. He probably has PTSD.
Moving on. Your
Yeah.
group
Yeah.
then ventured into the underground, found a city filled with blood. Correct.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
There you met the Spider Clan, right?
Well, from what I heard, that's where I met the Spider Clan.
No. I believe you said you discussed something with them.
Yeah, we told them we would, because their numbers had been thinned very rapidly by these two creatures. They needed help, and disposing of the creatures, and seeing the civilians down there being guarded by the spiders, and the spiders not hurting them. We figured, for the time, we would trust the spiders to protect the people that were there in the cave underneath the elevator, and we would go out and find said creatures and commit murder against them for what they had done. So, that's what we did.
And those were the exact things you did. All right.
Well, yeah, from there we tracked the creatures and then killed them. So, we obviously did that.
What else
We're
did
not
you
here
find
anymore
down
killing.
there?
100% we did that.
100%, that's all we did. We explored a little bit trying to find clues. We didn't really find anything, and then that's it. We went and killed the creatures, man. I don't know what the fuck else you want from us, dog.
You call him little dog.
I'm not a
All right,
learned
J
man.
Dog, listen here.
Hey, one good thing did come out of it. I got myself a pet spider. That's all I give a shit about.
Pet spider. You have one of the spiders with you right now.
Yeah. Hey, Gwen.
Gwen pops out, and you see the general not flinch, and he goes, "Please inform me if you have any creatures or companions who are hiding."
Well, she's not. She's just in the ethereal. She doesn't give a shit.
Are we
You
telling
can go on
him
back,
all
Gwen.
Gwen disappears again. He goes, "All right. You've worked with the spiders, and then you tracked down the creatures. That's all you did."
You know the rest. You were there for the rest. You asked us to finish helping you kill the rest.
What
of the
else did you
creatures, so, I mean,
find in the caves?
We've told you everything we found.
All right.
What did you find in the caves?
Well, we have reports of the abandoned study of said summoner. We could not make much of it, but we have brought all the artifacts into our academy, and they're currently being thoroughly investigated.
Yeah, we stumbled across
We're being investigated.
we stumbled across a cave that looked something like that, but we didn't think nothing of it because we were trying to crack down the creatures and find a way out of the cave system to where we could figure out where the creatures went, because obviously they weren't in the main part of the city, so they must have went out somewhere else. And we followed the cave system to a underground dock and went to the dock and came up into this little market, and that's where we fought them the first time. We killed the engorger there. The impaler got away. made its way to the campus. We had my brand on it and a hunter's mark on it, so we knew exactly where it was going, and we followed it straight over there and killed it with the help of your brave soldiers and the spiders.
Very well. After the disposal of both creatures,
Yeah.
what did your group do then?
Got money, fuck bitches.
God damn. Yes.
We enjoyed ourselves because we were tired as fuck from fighting creatures.
All right.
We took a hero's respite.
As he's writing down everything, he nods and puts the pen down. All right. That about concludes our business for now. Thank you all for coming. And as a gift, you may take home the whiskey.
Keep that devil liquid away from me.
Oh, gladly.
So, General, before we go, we plan on finishing what we started. We're searching for the wizard. We're searching for the summoner. We're going to continue to do that. We made a promise to finish what we started, and we're going to do that.
Very well.
Do you have any clues that could lead us to to him?
Well, seems your friend Nibiros already took a trip, and, well, needless to say, your group already knows much more than we do.
That's fair. Usually the common folk know more than the military half the time anyway, in my experience.
Well,
I'm getting really out of character real quick, dude. I'm getting serious General Oze vibes from this general, dude.
I'll see you all out now. Thank you for your time.
I look at Barthwick.
What'd you say?
Should you be in need of any of our services, you only need to inquire. You still have my emblem, after all.
Thank you, sir.
We hope to see you again in the city of Darsmere. Farewell.
Goodbye. Yeah. Barthwick, you're gonna end up having to kill the general.
Absolutely sure. He's a threat to my power.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh, shit. You're still here? Fuck.
You said we were walking out. He didn't hear none of that.
Yeah, put a bell around your neck. Sneaking up on people like that's rude.
You are still standing here.
You said we walked out.
I think this guy's going a bit
So
senile.
we walk out, we walk outside, we get in our cart, and we fucking take off.
Yep.
Yeah. That's where I tell him, like, hey, I think you're gonna have to kill the general one day. The general doesn't hear this.
So do y'all want the
Damn it.
general to die? Do y'all want the general to die later or die now?
You're not sending the spider after him.
Fuck.
Damn. Okay.
We gotta see what he's playing, what game he has.
I'd actually advise against it. It was clear to me that the general was withholding a lot of information. He seemed to already know what we have done and was just cross-referencing. See if we were going to be telling the truth.
Yeah, I don't like being played though. All right.
I don't like my integrity being put into play here.
Well,
we saved the city.
I assumed
I just
we
don't like other
all
people.
did our best and divulged enough information to satisfy him, and I think we did a fine, good job.
Is that what you think, Mr. Pachydermy?
Yeah, Mr. I didn't say shit the whole time.
Well, you all took command, and it seems like you all knew what was going to happen anyways. Besides, I didn't know which kind of information you want to withhold, and I'm rambling, aren't I?
Yes, shut your trunk.
A little bit, a little bit.
Shut your trunk.
Shut your trunk, wrap it, tie it in a knot, Bumblebee.
Blowing out your bloomers.
Well, all right.
We love you, Bumblebee. It's okay.
All right,
We
let's go visit that
appreciate-
the
you were
coffee
there and-
keeper.
No. They have him in custody. They interrogated him already. We can't do that. We have our friendship bracelets. That's enough, Barthwick.
Okay.
Peter, we're ready to head out now.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's get going.
Sorry to keep you waiting so long, kid. Is there anything you want before we leave?
No, I'm good. All right. Let's just
All right.
get it rolling. You know.
Hey, so while we're driving, man, while we're riding, how did you come into service with the carrier group over here?
Huh? Oh.
How'd you become a driver?
Oh, my grandpappy was a driver, you know. But we didn't live around these parts. We lived around like the more southern areas.
You got a name for that place you're from?
Oh yeah, you ever heard of Glenstall?
No, yeah, see, I'm from way up north. I just like to hear the names of places. That way, if I ever pass through, Glenstall, I can be like, you know what? I know Peter. You know Peter? And they can be like, oh yeah, and I have common ground with them automatically off the rip. So
Yeah. See, me and my family are from Glenstall, but well, I started traveling around with my grandpops and figured, hey, it's fun as hell. Been all around Arias.
Hey, that seems pretty legit. Well, man, we appreciate you taking us back to Creth, man. We hope you enjoy. If you're gonna stay for a couple days in Creth to rejuvenate yourself, I'm sure the guys here will show you around, let you meet the orphan army.
Yeah, I'll take a look around.
He doesn't have a choice on that one. Do you have parents, Peter?
Yeah, I got parents.
Where are they at?
Are they still alive?
Yeah, they're back in Glenstall, I assume.
But they are alive?
Yeah, they're alive.
Interesting. I'll write down a little note, put it in my pocket.
Sir?
Nothing. Just like the cut of your jib, Peter.
All right. You
Seem
know,
like a fairly good cab rider.
means nothing much to it, you know.
I know
Gotta
a
know how
particular
to-
army that's in need of transport.
Look, sir,
Have one of you around.
I'm just an Uber driver, sir.
That's fine.
Okay.
We've made do with less.
But anyways, I haven't been out west, so this will be a new experience for me.
For my first time, don't feel bad, Peter. It's my first time going to Creth too.
Oh. All right.
I think y'all be very impressed with the orphan army.
Wait, you
I'm
guys,
excited. As a half orphan myself, I'm very excited to meet the orphan army.
you guys seem to know a lot about Creth. What's it all about?
Orphans.
Orphans, that's it?
It's our chief
It's-
export.
Huh?
Import.
Beg your pardon, sir?
Well, import is thinking of the past. Export's looking to the future.
Okay.
So from what I've heard, okay, basically, let me put it like this. From what I've heard, they take in wayfared orphans from across the empire, and they bring them there and they train them and they teach them skills, and then once they're trained up, they can either choose to stay and be a part of the orphan army, or they can go back out into the world and do grown-up orphan things.
Yeah, it's exactly that actually.
Huh. All right.
Peter, have you ever heard of a Warforged?
A what now? A Warforged?
A Warforged. Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of one.
Okay. Well, think of orphans as warforged, right? You know, war comes through, kills the parents, kids end up orphaned. That's a warforged right there. We just give them more purpose, right? That's all we do.
We help. They help with the reprogramming.
Yeah, we're the Lockheed Martin of orphans.
What the who?
What?
Okay.
Boeing?
This guy is creeped out. He doesn't want to come to Kreth anymore.
Yeah, but he already took the money.
He's just like, oh god, what kind of group did I get myself into?
The best.
He writes a
kind?
letter
Fucking
to
not.
his parents. He writes a letter to his parents. Do not let any strangers in the house.
Hey, it's not that bad, all right. They're just fucking with you. Now, if Bartwick ever is like, hey, come hold my penis while I pee, that's where you need to worry.
Why would he need to worry about that? That's a wonderful experience.
No,
It got the information, didn't it?
you're never gonna live it down, Bartwick.
Well, I'm not worried about living it down. I did awesome. I don't know what the fuck you're worried about. Oh, y'all rolling like 3s on your charisma checks. I'm over here like, yeah, hold my penis, give me the information.
You know what? I want to roll I have no charisma. I want to roll a charisma check real quick just to see if I can out charisma Barthwick. What's your charisma modifier?
Like 20, I think. It's a lot.
Oh, like really, really high? Like as high as
Yeah.
my dex and my intelligence?
What's your dex intelligence modifier?
I got 19.
That's your modifiers, 19?
No. My dex score and my intelligence score are 19 apiece. My modifiers are +8. I have no charisma. I have a 0 charisma. I have an 11 score on charisma.
Maybe one day. Maybe we'll have a little contest.
All right. So you really have a +20 to charisma?
No. I
Wait,
think that's
okay.
possible.
So what's your proficiency? Like if you look at your skills on your sheet, like acrobatics, animal handling, what do you have the highest plus in?
Deception's +12 and Persuasion's +12.
Yeah, see, my highest one is insight at +10. Everything else that I have high ones in is in basically dexterity, and it's all +8. All right, so what? We're gonna time skip to Kreth, or we're gonna get into a bandit fight along the way? God.
Well, you never know. But I think we'll continue that next session, as it's now 11 for me.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Honestly, I was expecting this to be a lot more sillier, but you guys got a lot done. Maybe you guys
Wait,
don't need.
you think we're
Go
just
back to
silly?
that-
What the fuck, kid?
Maybe you guys don't need Tyler after all. You hear that, Tyler?
Oh,
The group
we
is better
need
off
him.
without you, Tyler.
I don't know about that. We have no other blacksmith. I mean, Dave could come in and be part-time
Technically.
blacksmith for us.
Technically, Tyler's assistant is a blacksmith too.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, you talking about baby cakes?
No, I'm not. Because that's not a person.
Oh,
What are we
that's not
talking
baby
about
cake.
here?
You were the worst.
Is there someone else that Noro has a fucking